is beating me worse than life itself. Wow, what? Grandpa?
Hey, grandson, I need you to come with me, right now.
What the? How did you just
No time for questions, boy. We're going on a journey.
A journey? Grandpa, I just lost my apartment. The rent went up 40% and I can barely afford
That's exactly why we're doing this. But not yet. First, we need to understand something far more important.
More important than me being homeless?
Yes! We're going back in time.
Wait, what? Why?
Because otherwise people won't watch a long, boring documentary about the history of Christian Zionists.
Wait, before that, where exactly is our audience supposed to watch this show, Grandpa?
Hey, oh, good question. Visit Rihland.com. That's where you'll find the full version of our show about Christian Zionism.
We're gonna have many more adventures, kid. History, politics, religion, economics, all the stuff adults ruin family dinners with. Quick, kid, into the portal. These generations scroll so fast we need to keep retention above 60%.
Wait, what? Retention?
They scroll the moment they get bored, so we need to keep them entertained. And don't ask me why your whole generation is cooked.
Hey, that's rude. Whoa, where are we?
Basel, Switzerland, 1897. See that building?
Yeah, so?
That's where Theodor Herzl is holding the first Zionist Congress right now. This moment, everyone thinks this is where it all began.
Zionism? Isn't that about creating Israel?
Smart kid. But here's the thing. Herzl didn't invent this idea. Not even close.
Then who did?
You won't believe it. Christians.
Wait, what? Christians wanted to create a Jewish state?
Oh, it gets better. Come on. We are here to declare the Jewish people need a homeland of their own.
He really knows how to deliver a speech.
The beard helps.
This Congress marks the political rebirth of our nation.
So, this is the beginning?
That's the myth. Time to see the real beginning.
Okay, where are we now?
England, 1530s. Protestant Reformation. The birthplace of Christian Zionism.
Quick, behind the door. And for the love of history, be silent. Brothers, the scriptures speak clearly. The Jews must return to their ancient homeland before Christ can return.
This would mean the second coming depends on the Jews?
Exactly. It is written in prophecy. Their restoration is the key to the end times.
And these guys really believe Jesus couldn't come back unless Jews returned to Israel?
Exactly. In their minds, God was waiting for them to help move the story along. Without their return, prophecy cannot unfold.
So Christian Zionism started as a theological cheat code?
They believed they were fast-tracking the apocalypse.
Another jump?
Big one, kid. This is where prophecy becomes policy. For centuries, Christian Zionism lived in churches, in theological debates, in sermons.
So, it goes from religious idea to politics?
Exactly. And the man who does it? Lord Shaftesbury, one of the most powerful politicians in Britain. Wait! We're being followed!
Are we being Followed?
By who? Time agents. Bureau of Convenient History. They don't like people uncovering uncomfortable truths.
Can they see us?
Not yet. We're out of phase with this timeline. But if we interact with anyone here, they'll lock onto us.
But we have to stay invisible?
Exactly. No touching. No talking to locals. We're observers only. Gentlemen, I stand before you today not merely as a politician, but as a servant of divine prophecy. The Holy Scriptures are clear. The Jewish people must return to their ancient homeland before the fulfillment of God's plan. And it is Britain, our nation, that has been chosen by Providence to make this happen. Lord Shaftesbury, with all respect, how does Jewish resettlement serve British interests?
An excellent question. Palestine sits at the crossroads of 3 continents.
Control Palestine, and we control the gateway between Europe, Africa, and Asia. A Jewish population loyal to Britain would serve as our foothold in the region, protecting our trade routes to India. So, God's will meets imperial strategy? Precisely. We fulfill prophecy, and we secure the Empire's future. And the Prime Minister supports this vision? Lord Palmerston understands the strategic value of this proposal. He has given his blessing for God and Empire. For God and Empire!
What happens next?
Blood. Rivers of it. You see, there's a problem. A lock on the door. There is a massive power in the east. And it is the only thing standing between these men and the Holy Land.
So how do they get past it?
They don't. They break it. They need a catastrophe. They need to set the whole world on fire.
World War I.
The one that ends empires. They need to kill the giant to steal his garden. Someone is coming. We have to go now.
Gotcha.
We need to be part of the scenery. We go native, or we don't go home.
They can't find us, right? We look like locals now?
Exactly. As long as we act natural, we're invisible in plain sight. We made it. For now. Let's see what Sultan Abdul Hamid has to say. He is the man.
Tell me you have a lock on them. The timeline is destabilizing by the minute.
I'm trying, sir. But this grandpa unit, his temporal signature is erratic. He bounces around centuries like a pinball.
He's an amateur. A tourist. How hard can it be to predict an old man and a broke teenager? Pull up his jump logs. Where have they been? Look at the data. 16th century reformers, 19th century British lords.
From their previous visit pattern, we can see they visited high-profile Christians who focus on realizing God's plan of returning Jews to Jerusalem.
So they're tracking the theology?
They're tracking the influence. They are following every step of Christian Zionism gaining political power.
Well, looking at his search history, he has a pattern. A fetish, really.
That's gross. Not like that. I mean historical preference. He keeps circling one specific era, the decline of the Ottoman Empire.
You mean the Red Sultan? We don't need to chase him, sir. We know who he wants to meet.
Maybe he is there now.
Maybe he will be there tomorrow. Time is fluid. But if you go to the Yildiz Palace in 1901, you can just wait until they come.
Prepare the jump team. And set coordinates for Constantinople. We're gonna catch a tourist.
Hey you, this is just episode 2. Make sure to watch episode 3, available right now at Rihland.com. Buy the gold dinars, use them to unlock the series, and you'll get a new episode every weekend.
Make sure you unlock it so you know exactly how I catch this amateur time traveler. Don't be late. Sending you to 1901. Try not to vaporize the Sultan, sir. The paperwork is a nightmare.
No promises.
I come with a proposition that could solve the Ottoman Empire's financial crisis.
Continue. The Ottoman Empire has significant debt.
I represent powerful Jewish financiers in Europe who are willing to pay off that entire debt.
In exchange, we request permission for Jewish settlement and autonomy in Palestine.
That's actually a huge offer.
Massive. But watch the Sultan.
Mr. Herzl, I understand your people have suffered greatly. I sympathize with your cause, but I cannot sell even a foot of land in Palestine, for it does not belong to me. It belongs to my people. My people won their land with their blood. We will cover it with our blood before we let it be taken. Let the empire be destroyed. Let my dynasty fall. But I will not betray my people.
I understand, Your Majesty.
He just turned down a fortune.
Abdul Hamid saw the bigger picture. He knew what this was really about.
What are we doing now?
We're enjoying the view, kid. The last moments of the caliphate.
Last moments? What do you mean?
After this, there won't be a caliphate anymore.
Wait, why not? What happens?
They'll abolish it. 1924. The new Turkish government will end 600 years of Islamic leadership in one vote.
But why would they do that?
Because the world wanted it gone. A united Muslim political entity? That's a threat to empires carving up the Middle East. So they make sure it's destroyed from within.
You're saying they were manipulated?
I'm saying when you want to control a region, you don't just defeat the army. You erase the symbol that unites the people.
I'm confused. I think I'm lost. Aren't we supposed to be learning about Christian Zionism? Why are you suddenly talking about the caliphate?
You'll understand soon enough, kid. Everything connects. Trust me.
Gentlemen, the Ottoman Sultan has refused every negotiation. If we want Palestine, we must remove the obstacle.
If the front door is locked, perhaps we should check the foundation.
What do you mean?
You can't destroy a structure this old from the outside. You have to rot it from within.
We won't send armies yet. We stir up nationalism among them. Let them destroy it from within.
Good idea. We make the leg fight the arm. And once the body is weak, then we march in. You have to understand how the Ottomans worked. For hundreds of years, this empire has been a mix of everything. Turks, Arabs, Kurds, Albanians, Bosnians.
So how did they stay together this long?
One word, Islam. That was the superglue. It didn't matter what language you spoke, you were part of the Ummah. The faith united them under one roof.
So what are these guys trying to do?
They're injecting a virus called nationalism. Suddenly, being Muslim isn't enough. They want people to say, hey, I want my own country. I want my own flag. Look at them.
Stop being so loud, Bedouin. This is not a desert tent.
You sit here and drinking coffee while my people in the Hejaz starve. The Sultan feeds you and we get the scraps.
Then go. Go back to your desert and ride your camels. You do not belong here. Oh yes, I will. And I will take what is rightfully ours, the holy cities, the land, everything. Do not be delusional, backward. Without us, you are nothing but sand and dust.
That is enough. I will not sit here and listen to these lies anymore.
It turns brothers into strangers. And right now, Sultan Abdul Hamid is the only one smart enough to see it coming.
Can he keep it up?
He's doing the impossible, kid. But you can't hold back.
Stop right there. The tide is coming, old man. And you're going to drown in it. Oh, come on. Can't we have one history lesson without a death threat? Give it up. We've locked the exit coordinates. You're trapped in 1909.
Surrender the device, and we might let you live in a nice, quiet prison dimension.
You think you can bully us? You think you can just edit the past until it fits your agenda?
We don't edit. We prune. And the Ottoman perspective? It's a weed. You can't control the narrative this time. The truth will prevail. The truth is whatever the winners write. Goodbye.
In my city, I decide who writes the history.
This is a violation of the timeline. He shouldn't be here. Capture him.
I hate this century.
Who is that man, Grandpa? He saved us.
He is Sultan Abdul Hamid.
Your Majesty, how did you know we were here? How did you know to save us?
A ruler must know everything that happens in his domain, even the things that do not belong to his time. Besides, my time has come. The end is near. The wolves are at the door, and my own people have been turned against me. I cannot hold the empire together any longer.
But you saved us. Why?
I could not save my throne, but I saved you, so you can tell the truth to the next generation. They will lie about me. They will say I was a tyrant. They will erase the unity we had. Go. Tell them what we lost. That is the only victory I have left.
We will, I promise. Come on, kid. We've got a story to finish.
Grandpa, the Sultan said he couldn't hold the empire together anymore.
What happened to him?
They removed him. Just a few months after we left, the Young Turks took power.
The guys in the suits?
Yeah. They thought modernization meant copying Europe. Without Abdul Hamid's diplomacy, the wolves stopped knocking and started kicking down the door.
Watch this. This is the Hejaz Railway, built by Sultan Abdul Hamid with donations from Muslims all over the world. It was meant to carry pilgrims to Mecca in peace.
It looks quiet.
It's the lifeline of the Ottoman army now. And lifelines get cut.
Get ready, kid. Here it comes.
What? Don't tell me something bad again about to happen.
We are about to see Muslims slaughter other Muslims because a British guy promised them a shiny new flag.
Wait, what?
We are under attack! Be ready!
Charge! Give them everything you've got!
They're destroying the train?
But Grandpa, didn't you say this railway was built by Muslims for Muslims?
That's the tragedy, kid. They are destroying the very thing that connected them.
It's over here. The supply line is dead. This is the nail in the coffin.
So what happens next?
The Ottomans and their allies lose this war. The Arabs were promised independence, told they'd have their own nations, but it was a lie. The British had other plans.
This is terrible.
War always is. And after this war ends,
The victors will sit in a room, draw lines on a map, and decide the fate of millions.
Including Palestine?
Especially Palestine.
Grandpa, am I seeing things? Or is that a kangaroo?
You're seeing things correctly. Welcome to the home of Lord Walter Rothschild, banker, politician, and extreme animal lover.
Why is he driving zebras?
This is the man the British government is about to give Palestine to. Arthur, welcome. Good of you to come. What do you think of the new flea specimen? Fascinating, truly. But I am here about the other matter. The draft you and Dr. Weitzman sent us.
The cabinet has delayed enough, Mr. Balfour. The war effort needs Jewish support. America is wavering. Russia is collapsing. You need us.
The Prime Minister agrees. However, we had to change the wording. Change it? We cannot say Jewish state. It is too political, too definite. We have changed it to national home.
National home? What does that even mean legally? A house? A nursery?
It means enough to satisfy you, and vague enough to keep the Arabs from rioting immediately.
Diplomacy 101, kid. If you want to start a 100-year conflict, make sure nobody agrees on what the words actually mean.
I shall have the official letter typed and sent to your home at Piccadilly tomorrow. Thank you, Arthur. My family and my people will not forget this.
That's it? A quick chat in a museum?
History isn't always made in palaces, kid. Sometimes it's a backroom deal between a politician who needs money and a banker who loves zebras.
Grey skies? Cigar smoke? We're back in Britain again?
We had to come back, kid. All roads lead to London.
Gentlemen, welcome. We appreciate you coming on such short notice. As you can see by the map,
This is where everything we've seen comes together. Look, the Ottoman Empire is collapsing. Abdul Hamid's worst fears are coming true.
And these men?
They're about to carve up his empire like a birthday cake. Gentlemen, the Ottoman Empire is finished. After 4 centuries of control, the Holy Land is finally within our grasp. This is no mere military victory, Arthur. This is the hand of Providence. Indeed, now we can fulfill what Lord Shaftesbury envisioned nearly 80 years ago.
They remember Shaftesbury?
Christian Zionism has been growing in British politics for generations. These men are the culmination of everything we've witnessed. From my youth, I was taught the return of the Jews to Zion is written in prophecy, and God has chosen us, the British Empire, to make it happen. We must act quickly. The war will end soon, and the League of Nations will determine who controls these territories.
Sir, our intelligence reports the Ottoman forces are in full retreat. Jerusalem will fall within weeks.
Perfect. Then we issue the declaration now, before anyone can challenge our claim. His Majesty's government views with favor the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people. For God, for prophecy, and for the empire. Sirs, if I may, what about the people already living in Palestine? The Arabs? The Palestinians? The declaration mentions them, existing non-Jewish communities. Their civil and religious rights will be protected. But, sir, they're the majority of the population, over 90%. Won't they resist? That is a matter for future administrators. Our duty is to fulfill prophecy. And the details? The details are someone else's problem.
They just decided the fate of an entire region in one meeting?
Welcome to colonialism, kid. They didn't ask the Ottomans, because they just destroyed them.
They didn't ask the Palestinians because they didn't care.
And they really believe God chose them for this?
Absolutely. Balfour and Lloyd George are true believers. They genuinely think they're fulfilling biblical prophecy. History will remember this day. He's right about that. But not the way he thinks.
Now listen, sign up on the website right now, and I'm giving you free credits, completely free.